field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Panther 60.
Throw in here just before halftime. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Lining up now to try the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, it felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They go play action on first down. Looking to his fullback now. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
18 Cardinals. Half goal 80. Go check.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. 24-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Street! Go!
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Looks attack. He's still going. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, he picks up 9 on the play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk, Cowboy 80.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, Scott. 19 Tiger. Steady.
They'll run with Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready. 19, 18. Hawk 70. Ready.
Kamara. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on.
Now Wilson on the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
65, 6.
Outside, this is a blue cut. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Play action, it's Wilson. Pass is caught at the 9. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
19 Tiger. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful.
And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. If defense does the job, you may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Reload! Go!
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Go! Back to 60.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Panther 60! Panther 60! 70 range! Trap 60! Trap 60! Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Come back team! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 18 Cardinal! 18 Pioneer! Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. Is made down the right sideline. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Deputy! Cougar 19! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Ready?
Dropping back to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
70, 19, 18, 70, Timberwolves. Go.
They go with a design keeper. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cox, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Warriors, 70.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready, Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Chap, check, chap. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Wilson now from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Dragon 60.
Wilson out of the pistol. He's got Ibuka working the sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Once more, it's Wilson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go. Cowboy 80, cooking my team. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd down.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Let's go. Cut my team. Cut.
They'll throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Panther 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Working now from the gun. Buying some time right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. He's got it inside the 10. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 65 Cats. 65.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready, set.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60.
Another run for Kamara. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
60. Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Come on. Check. Back all 80.
Fourth down, pass coming. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
In the air here. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
Buccaneers, 25.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's a Buka on the slant. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
18 Cardinal.
Complete to Emeka Egbuka.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Tag. 18. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
Wilson with it on 1st. Fits it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Buccaneers,
Panther 11.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready,
From the red zone now. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
32.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
60 by 6. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
Here's Wilson to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. And that's going to push him back for second down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Throwing is Wilson. Evans brings in the slant. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Complete to
The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. complete as this game comes to a close. So this will win on the road for the Saints. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.